What's going on YouTube? Phil here with BLP3 Motors, and I got my bro Caleb with me. Where are we?
We're over here at Bob Howard's Chevrolet up here at the Model Cars in Edmond.
And you know what that means, guys? We're going to be reviewing cars. So what are we reviewing today?
Today I got something special. We got a 2500 HD. It's an Ltz Z71 package. So it's going to be about the baddest truck that you can buy. And it's ready for just about anything you can tackle. If you want to tow something, it'll tow it. If you want to go off-roading, it'll go off-roading.
Well, awesome, guys. I'm going to have the link in the description, and I'm going to have his phone number like here or here, kind of wherever. But let's go take a look at it. All right, guys, so we got the truck behind us, so we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a tour of how the truck looks on the outside, kind of a walk around there, and a tour on the inside, and then we're gonna take it for a spin and let you know our thoughts on it. So let's do this. Look at this baby. All right, so what do we got here? Up in the front, tell me what I wanna be looking at. This is a Duramax, right?
Yeah, this got the 6.6 Duramax paired with an Allison transmission.
Wow. Freaking love this. Take a look, guys, in the front. I love the Z71 badge.
You can come with the Z71 package and the blackout package. So pretty much what that means is you're going to get the off-road tires, the off-road wheels. It's going to be lifted just a little bit, and of course you get, or with the blackout package, or everything's blacked out in front, and of course you got the black bow tie.
Right on. I love this vent here. This is really aggressive. This looks super freaking aggressive. And you've got the tow hooks in the front, fog lights. Let's look on the side here. Man. So is there a lift on this?
Yes, there's a small 2-inch lift on it, just because it's a Z71 package. So of course it comes also with a skid plate on bottom. So if you're ever off-roading, you know what's gonna happen. You're just gonna be able to go wherever you want.
Look back here. That's neat. This is so pretty. Black is like the best color, but like it's the color that gets dirtiest the quickest.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're gonna end up washing this baby like every other day. But I mean, if you buy this truck, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. This truck looks amazing in black, and personally, I would only buy it in black.
Check that out, guys. Man, that thing's freaking huge. I'm gonna put my hands next to it. I can literally put my entire hand at burning. That burns. Let's take a look at the wheels. So what kind of wheels do we have here?
All right, so these are unique to the Z71 package.
Okay.
So they're a little bit more aggressive design, and they're a little bit wider, so you can fit a little bit bigger of a tire.
Yeah.
Or it's like on these ones, we got our all-terrain tires, so they'll go over just about anything.
Right on. So guys, walking over here, you've got the Z71 badge, and that thing looks so freaking nice. And you've got these running boards. What kind of running boards are these?
I don't know off the top of my head, but they're fixed. They're
off-road looking.
They're meant to be hit by boulders.
Okay.
So if you hit the sucker with a giant rock, it's not gonna come off.
And so you got your gas tank cap right here. Diesel, baby. That's the only way to drive. And so we've got the bed here. So you've got the camera located right there. I'm gonna open this for you guys. That's a nice bed. And this is lined with Rhino?
Line-X.
Line-X. You guys, this truck is for sale, ain't it?
Yep, it's for sale, right? And especially right now, or even though it's almost to the end of the month, right now we have a shit ton of rebates going on right now. So this is the absolute best month to hop into one of these trucks, and I can't promise this price next month.
Well, at the end of the month's like a good time to buy a car, right?
Yeah. End of the month is always the best time to buy a car.
Huh. So let's get inside this baby, take it for a spin, and pick his brain about this truck, because this thing's gorgeous, and you guys have to have this truck. All right, guys, so we're walking in. Here's the door. It looks like a Bose sound system comes with this. Now, what material is this? Is this leather? Mm-hmm. It's nice, and you got the stitching here. Mm-hmm. And here's a look on the inside. This is so freaking clean. You've got the white stitching here on the seats. You said this was a charging pad?
Yep, it's wireless charger. So
we're gonna have
as long as your phone is compatible with wireless charging, you can just set it down right on there and it charges.
Oh, right on. I want to take a look at the center console. It's like a hot day in Oklahoma. We're gonna sit inside and I'm gonna show you some stuff. So here's a look. This just feels really nice. Here's the entertainment console. So this is pretty standard, right?
Yeah, all the trucks come with these ones.
Here's the instrument cluster. There's the ventilated seats and heated seats.
Yep, even on the base model LTs, they still come with a display, and they come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Ooh. Whoops.
That's just his motor.
Okay. So this opens up.
Yep. Yep, you got a lot of storage room for these guys.
And then there's USB here, and then there's a
There's another cigarette lighter charger port.
And you've got 2 up in front.
Yeah, 2 USB ports right there, another cigarette lighter, and a full 110 power outlet.
All right, guys, so here's a view of the dash. Very clean, very simple, but to the point. I like that, and I like the Z71 badging on the inside. Here's the driver's view of the left side. Here's the driver's side door and the buttons that come here. Let's look at the key. Pretty standard key. And then here's the steering wheel. I'm gonna try to get the shot for you guys. I'll tell you what, it's like hard being a fat guy trying to maneuver a camera in close spaces. Up here, what do we call this area? I actually don't know what we call this area in a vehicle.
This area, we just got our dome lights. You just press these buttons, you got white LEDs. Right here, it drops down, you got your sunglass holder. And of course, you got your OnStar, or all your OnStar stuff right up here, so if you ever get in a crash, OnStar will respond immediately, or if you ever need directions on where to take your girlfriend for a hot date, just press the button and it goes right to it.
Get it. All right, guys, so we're sitting in this, is this 2019 or 2020?
This is a 2019.
So 2019 Silverado 2500 Duramax Z71 diesel. This thing is freaking nuts. Let's take it for a spin. So guys, like right off the bat, I can tell that this is very, very smooth. This is a very smooth ride. I'm really enjoying this. And actually, like sitting in here, this cockpit, or however you want to call it, feels very driver intuitive. Everything that I kind of want is in range. And okay, so one thing that I'm gonna knock Ram on is I don't like the turn dial knobs, and you definitely don't get this in this vehicle. And I actually like that. I like the pull down lever kind of deal. But so how is this truck spec'd out? What's awesome about this truck?
All right, so pretty much everything that's on this truck, all right, it's going to be an LTZ. It's going to be an LTZ package. So it's going to be one step down from the high country. Okay. So you're, but for the most part, you're getting all the nice stuff of the high country, like the wireless charging pad, all the nice leather seats, all the charging ports that you're ever going to need. All that stuff comes standard on the high country, but with the LTZ, you get all of that, and you don't have to pay the high country price.
Interesting. Now, what is a high country priced at these days?
The high countries, they start around 70 grand.
Wow, that's really expensive for a truck. And so we were talking about earlier, kind of off the camera, that sedans are kind of getting the middle finger, so to speak, and they're kind of getting shut down, and so everything's moving towards a crossover and trucks, and so a lot of technology is just kind of coming into the trucks, which is very cool. And this truck is so spec'd out, I can't even tell you, it's insane. What are some of the features here, additional features that we didn't cover that kind of come with that? I know we said that there's a wireless charging pad here. What else comes in this trim?
So of course we have the standard 8-inch display. You get them standard with Apple CarPlay, standard with Android Auto. They come standard with a 110 charging port. Yeah. So that you can charge a laptop or just about anything.
A laptop? Seriously?
You can plug in your regular laptop and it'll charge. So you could be sitting here on the job site and be working on your laptop and it'd be nice, cool, and comfortable. And of course, this also has cooled seats.
Yes, I can feel the cooled seats. Right now, it's like 90-something degrees in Oklahoma. It's windy, but it's very humid too. And so, sitting in these seats, it's like the cooled, the vented option is something you have to have. And that's something that I have to have as a bigger guy. And I don't want to say that bigger guys tend to get trucks. The bigger guys kind of tend to get trucks because they fit. And like, speaking about being big, there's a lot of room in this truck.
Absolutely. This is a crew cab. So, of course, you have almost unlimited space. I mean, you could comfortably fit 6 adults in this truck.
Well, I'm even thinking like a family person who's taking a trip. You can put 3 car seats in the back of there.
Absolutely.
There's
enough room for it.
So I mean, like, you can use this truck for work and then clear it out and put some car seats in the family and go pull your boat, right?
Yep.
So what are some more engine specs here on the truck?
Okay, so of course it comes with the 6.6 Duramax and the Allison transmission. The truck makes from the factory makes almost 1,000 foot-pounds of torque, which absolutely blows my mind.
Wow.
But right now GM doesn't have the towing specs out there for the 2500 HD yet for the diesel.
That's how new it is, guys. That's how new it is.
For the gas motor, or for the gas 2500, it can tow 14,400 pounds. That's for the gas.
Wow.
So
so diesel's gonna pull more.
Yeah, the diesel's obviously gonna pull more in. And my best guess is probably gonna be able to pull close to 20,000 pounds.
Wow. So that's like horse trailers. That's a full load. That's like a load of cows, right?
That's anything that you're ever gonna need. You won't ever need another truck to pull anything.
Wow. So on the base model of this, what's the price range for a base model? Because I know we're a step up from the base model, but for base models, what's the price range on these guys?
For the most part, GM got rid of they still call them the base model, but they pretty much got rid of it just because they include so much tech. I know that all these trucks come standard with the 7 to 8 inch display, and almost all the same charging ports that you're ever going to need. So on the standard truck, they're going to start around 50 grand.
That's not bad for guys. Seriously, that's not bad for how this truck is equipped. And so, what is a typical price range for this truck?
For this truck, it's usually mid-low 60s.
Mid-low 60s. Right, and so right now you guys got a deal at the dealership right now where like they're giving some serious rebates on this guy, and I mean now's the time to actually buy this truck. And so if you're actually interested in this truck, I'm gonna have a link in the description below where you can go over and give my boy a call here. Kaleb is a great salesman, very honest guy, and he's gonna take care of you. If you're gonna want to buy a Chevy, this is the only guy to buy a Chevy from. Guys, I cannot get over how smooth this truck drives, even with the lift. This is so smooth, and the actual like visibility, the back windows, the mirrors, and everything. I don't feel like there's that many blind spots in this truck. I mean, I feel like there's a lot more blind spots when I'm driving the Ram versus me driving this. And so, I mean, I've been driving a truck for over a year, and like, I feel like there's no adjustment that I really need. I mean, I kind of feel like, you know, the way this sits on the road and the way this drives and the way everything's oriented. It feels, I don't feel nervous. You know, sometimes like you're nervous when you get in a car. You're like, I don't really know how big the truck is, what the car is, and I don't know the angles. Like
I felt the same way trying to drive my dad's F350.
Really?
He had an 08 F350. It wasn't a dually, but every time I drove that sucker, it felt like it was driving a huge truck, and it felt like I was gonna hit something.
Wow.
Like anytime I got close to something.
So the AC's blowing so cold right now. The seats get really cold, and you know, I don't feel like that wet feeling that you feel like when the seats get cooled like that. It doesn't have that wet feeling, and I kind of like that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like feeling like I just like peed my pants and it's getting wet. So like I don't know. It's almost like I almost want to say this truck is ergonomic. Ergonomic is the word that I kind of want to choose here. But guys, wow, this truck is a lot of fun to drive. And so the next bump up from this Z71 is the High Country, right?
Yep, the last tier that we have is the High Country, and of course that one's gonna have all the bells and whistles. It's gonna have all the nice leather, just everything that you could ever want in a truck. But
honestly, like, I mean, I've seen a High Country before. This kind of feels like a High Country.
Yeah, the LT, like I said, like I always tell people, or any customer that comes in that wants a High Country is like, hey, let's go take a look at the LTZ. And I tell them that the LTZ is just the High Country without the badging.
I'm telling you guys, like, this feels like a super duper high end truck. And like, so with the Bose system that's in here, is there a sub in here?
Yes.
Is that under the seat?
Yes.
Okay. I know a lot of trucks, they put the subs underneath the back row seats, which is actually a pretty good place to be if you guys are a passenger.
Dude, I'm 6 foot tall and I can fit comfortably in the back seat.
You know what? We're gonna have to get a shot of you back in there for everybody to see that. So where can I get this truck?
So this truck is currently over at Bob Howard Chevrolet over at the Mile of Cars in Edmond.
Okay. Now, what if I'm not in Edmond, Oklahoma, or in Oklahoma? Can I get this truck still?
Absolutely. You can just give me a call on my cell number at 405-205-9280, and we can work something out, and we can deliver these things anywhere in the continental U.S. No matter where you're at, you could be all the way out in California or all the way up in New York. We're gonna get this truck to you.
That is awesome, and guys, that is dedication. I'm freaking falling in love with this truck. I feel like I'm cheating on the Ram. Is really what it is.
That's what a lot of people say whenever they come in. I used to be a huge Ford guy, and I'm from a Ford family, and the first thing my dad told me whenever I told him I was working for a Chevy dealership, it's like, no bow ties. And I'm like, okay. Then I started driving these trucks, and I'm like, man, I kind of need one. I kind of want one.
Well, guys, that's it for this video. this truck is beautiful. This truck is for sale. If this truck isn't for sale, we can get one exactly like that. Call this guy, visit this dealership. You guys are definitely going to want to be able to get this vehicle, and this thing is beautiful. Now's the perfect time to buy. Are there any incentives going on right now?
Right now, of course, we just have our basic military discounts, first responder discounts. So if you're active military, of course, you get the discount. And if you're a first responder, of course, you get those discounts. And then we just have the rebates that are going on for the rest of the month. And that's about it.
Okay, sweet, guys. Well, there you have it. This is a wrap. Guys, if you guys have not already liked this video, make sure to like it. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. And hopefully you guys did not skip all the ads in this thing, because the ads pay the bills. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.